Ever since New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson entered the league, #1 overall draft pick, people recognized his talent. People recognize how powerful and impactful he can be as long as he's healthy and as long as he's in shape. But unfortunately for Zion and for the New Orleans Pelicans organization, staying fit is a very difficult thing for him to do. I've been critical of him for a long time. Somebody who comes in and has struggles with weight at that age, at 19, 20 years old, and has struggles staying in shape, it does not bode well for the course of the rest of their career, because when you're that young, when your metabolism's that high, before you've really built yourself this NBA body, and you're still getting fat as fuck, you still can't keep weight up, you can't control your diet, you can't control what you eat, it is going to be a problem. And when Zion's ripped, when he is in good condition, he is a force to be reckoned with. But unfortunately, that usually is not the case. And now, from inside the New Orleans Pelicans organization, we're starting to hear a lot of criticism of Zion. Zion Williamson reportedly refuses to prioritize diet and conditioning. He just doesn't listen. And now his old trainer is even basically throwing jabs on Instagram with these reports saying, yeah, if only someone would have told him that, if only someone would have tried to make sure he kept the weight off and stayed in shape like he was just a few years ago. But now it's gotten even more insane. Stephen A. Smith has called out Zion a few times, saying he sees a belly when he's at the line. You can tell he's slow. He doesn't look explosive. He doesn't look like he's in shape. We have a whole new quote coming from Stephen A. Smith on First Take, and it is going viral right now because apparently people in New Orleans, chefs in New Orleans, they know Zion. They love Zion because he'll come to your restaurant and apparently eat everything, including the table. At least if you listen to Stephen A. Smith. This is wild.
Ellie. It is shameful. You got chefs in New Orleans. I'm not exaggerating. I'm quoting people. You got chefs in New Orleans who love him. They're looking for him. Every chef there wants to meet him because they know he'll show up to their restaurant. The word out on Zion Williamson is that he'll eat the table. I'm quoting. He'll eat the table. What in the hell is going on with Zion Williamson? If Zion Williamson...
And Stephen A. Smith is 100% right. And anyone who criticizes his conditioning is well within their rights to do so. This is a professional fucking athlete, and we can clearly tell a difference between when he looks like this, when he does look like he's in very good shape, he has that explosiveness, he has that power, and when he's not. You can tell there's a difference. You can tell he's slower. You can tell that he doesn't look as good. And considering his first 3 years in the league, he only played 85 games, there's a reason that he gets injured the way he does, because he's carrying too much weight for his frame for a guy that jumps that high. It's not sustainable. I have been talking about this his entire time in the NBA. The Pelicans decided to give him a massive contract anyway. It seems like they're very frustrated with it. Here's the quote from someone inside the Pelicans organization. Williamson's poor work ethic has been a source of frustration for the Pelicans since they drafted him #1 in 2019. They try to surround him with veterans who have a track record of maximizing their potential, like J.J. Redick and C.J. McCollum. None of it has made an impact. The Pelicans have repeatedly stressed to Williamson that his diet and conditioning need to improve. Williamson, multiple team sources have told the Times, doesn't listen. Dude's going to eat his way out of the NBA. That might be what happens at the end of the day, because this is not someone who looks good. This is not someone who's in the shape he needs to be in. And now you got Stephen A. Smith not just criticizing him, but telling stories from New Orleans that chefs think this dude will eat everything in the place, including the table. Does not look good for Zion right now. What do you guys think about this, especially Stephen A.'s comments? Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.